Zapraszam Was na stronkę csgoskins.com, gdzie możecie otwierać przeróżne skrzynki ze skinami do Counter-Strike'a oraz do użycia mojego kodu promocyjnego MATHEO. Wszystkie linki do stronki znajdziecie w opisie. Serdecznie polecam.
They should have the T side at least starting off fairly well, but Pasha forced back to ramp already.
Yeah, definitely going to lose a lot of early control. Tudson goes down kind of on the other side of the map as well. Pasha sort of in a one and done spot. It's a little bit risky. There will be a return frag from the CT side, but losing control of the B bomb sites, at the very least, going to be a bomb plant for the Ts. Will be brought back into a doable 3 versus 3. Didn't quite catch whether there was a kit available, but all the same, some pretty good positioning here. A nice pickup by MORELZ as well. And now this is suddenly looking a lot more doable for the CT side. Nice little trade comes through, but it's still a 2 versus 1 for Mali to come out on top of. At the very least, he does have, you know, the fact that there's no kit available for the CTs, and he finds 2 very quick headshots. Force in the form of Pasha that's in the warehouse, and obviously he's miles away. Does manage to get that kill, but there's, what, maybe 20 seconds left on the bomb. They're going to have to be quick here. It is into a 1 versus 3. Alex are in a pretty decent position. The bomb planted for him, though. He picks up 2, and that's going to be all she wrote, pretty much. Pasha, there's not a hope in hell. And the 4th round, the first rifle round, going the way of Ad Hoc.
Alex are, of course, being the in-game leader of this team as well, going to be instituting a lot of those tactics, what he's learned through Expert and through his past teams. And again, it's just the structure what's really overwhelming them right now. Again, even with a couple of kills out of Pasha, it's not really going to make all too much of a difference. And I think the worst part for youngsters right now, despite a nice shot out of MORELZ and a second coming as well. Okay, this now gets a little more interesting. We'll return to that in a second. Bomb does get planted. Unfortunately, Shane is a little bit of a walk away. Has to get through toward that lobby position. Squeaky door open for him. Presents a nice opportunity for him to at least get out toward main, but Alex gets the timing.
At the moment, 3 versus 3 as the bomb goes down. There's kits available, but Mali is so close here. Are they going to recognize this fact? Orps on either side, though, and they both deliver. Beautiful stuff. Syken now the only one left. It is planted for him at the double doors. He makes a proactive move to open them up and find the first frag. Tap coming in onto the bomb. Oh, and he's savvy to the fact it's smart not to get super aggressive for it. Another tap coming in. God. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, the balls of steel. Tudson would have got away with it if he'd have just held. He keeps tapping away. Now, surely he's going to be holding, and perfectly played. Will now be brought back into a 2-on-2. Kits available. Fair amount of utility to work with as well. But once again, it's that hugely open plant that Ad Hoc have been able to get away with. Opening the door from Decon, a lot of damage coming in, but the spray from Syken. Oh, he thankfully swapped across while he was blinded. Okolicious, though, knows where they both are. Double spray down, not quite. Not really going to be enough time here either. To be fair, I kind of like this from youngsters. It's something a little bit different. Normally, when you get the outside control, you'd be kind of straight down, secret, in towards B, but going for a bit more of a wrap, I suppose, to come through hell and eventually clap on towards A via Okolicious. He will get taken down, but he picks up 2 in the meantime. And gains a lot of information as well. You know, 2 more players at the very least towards the lobby area. David K trying to hold things down here from radio. Not quite able to do so. Pasha as well. Narrowly misses out on the chance. Kind of keeping them towards A, though. Again, they're unsure of where this bomb is going to end up going. Patrick finds one, but he then falls very quickly. A little bit of team damage coming in as well. That's certainly awkward. MORELZ, meanwhile, will now bring it into a 1-on-3 for Mali. Not looking too good for him either, no.
To come in the next, at least the opportunity for youngsters to put the 13-5 on the board. The scary part is that once Ad Hoc do get themselves the weapons, once they bring out the big guns, that's the one time that youngsters have to begin to bring this map back, have to stay in the game. Again, another very simple eco round.
Because it is not looking good. I don't know, man. Maybe get a bit of momentum going into that second map, their map choice. However, it does look like the German majority side looking to deny them. David K, though, on the edge of the smoke will eventually get taken down. A very aggressive push here through to the B bomb site. The brute force from the T side is actually kind of working. Mali tries to fight fire with fire, aggression with aggression, but loses his life without finding a single kill. And Okolicious.
So with a little bit of time behind them, have to make a move eventually. As David K plucks off the first, that does now make things considerably difficult. Tudson didn't check it. Mali, he nearly overthought that there. Could have demised his own game. 20 seconds on the clock, and MORELZ, as he drops the molly, Mali able to swing out, do considerable damage, and now time is of the essence. He will get down to the B bomb site, I believe. Able to very safely plant if he has the time to do so, and exactly that he does. 4 seconds needed, or at least bringing a little bit. Still, HP is low, and David K not even using the AWP. He knew he was low, knew he was damaged. Pistol round, or pistol play to finish things off, 16-8. And that'll see Ad Hoc wrapping up map number 1. Gotta consider that it was their map pick, but Youngsters, a map that they've already incorporated, played twice.
All the same, we'll see. We've got a bit of early action towards mid, and a late push actually coming in from the T side, catching Marley off guard completely. Syken as well, got to be careful here. Goes for the wide swing and going to get his head taken clean off. So a 5-on-3 very quickly. Oh, Alex said there was an opportunity there, but he wasn't able to snatch it away. And almost a flawless pistol coming in. Will MORELZ complete the prophecy? No, he won't. He goes down, but at least the quick trade coming in.
Early days of Stewie back in that NA scene. He'll get straight through if he can do. And there's exactly the play. Taking down David K, makes it back into the 3-on-3. Smoke to be down for him as well, so at least provides a little more cover to work with. 35 on the clock, and they eventually do have to make a move, but they have enough time to wait out, force a mistake from Ad Hoc, and it seems like that's exactly what they're doing. Even sending the man through to B apartments, maybe for an underpass flank or something, maybe even trying to sell a fake right now. This is elaborate out of Youngsters, but an opportunity presented by Marley. MORELZ won't take that one away from him. The missed shot AWP, the site now wide open, and Syken, he's the only line of defense, and time is ticking, but I think the bomb might just be safe.
Well, it's not going to be required, in fact. Definitely looks that way. Ooh. Possibly spoken too soon, though. They have a brief window of opportunity here where the B bomb site is slightly weakened. Unfortunately, you know, they've got Pasha on the other side of the map. Might be able to take down a rotator if you take a look at your minimap. He does indeed. Tutson, meanwhile, will continue to open up the B bomb site. Is it too many to deal with, though? It doesn't look like it at this point, because it's actually all down to Alexa, with Pasha finding that kill on the flank. Alexa going to be waiting patiently. Oh my goodness, great shoulder peek from Pasha, though.
Even when things were against them, into a 4-on-3, into that 4-on-2 even perhaps. Eco round to be taken out of Ad Hoc this time. A couple of kills to be delivered, at least pistols dealing some damage. David K will close out one more onto Tutson. This now gets a little risky. Pasha, he'll get shut down in the process, and oh my god, Ad Hoc.
This map, let's just pop some heads, and that's kind of exactly what happens. And I think because they are a bit more confident and comfortable on Mirage, as we are seeing, they have great potential to just kind of steamroll their opponents. You know, so many individuals can do the damage here. MORELZ is just taking this round by the tail, forcing the A site into disarray. We'll find another, eventually gets taken down. Back into a 3-on-2, but again, thanks to a nice individual play, it's a very strong advantage right now for Youngsters.
And these are the rounds that are working out beautifully for them. I think with the lack of in-game leadership with Techek now being missing for this series, I think it gives the players just a little bit more of a free roam. I know when Techek was IGL and his Akko boards, they played a very structured style, almost like the VIRTUS.PRO of Taz when they were under his leadership. A very structured T-side, a very execute-based, and I think now that he's not playing the B bombs like this is a standard rush, and it might pay off for information to be gathered, but look how Youngsters are stacking this B site.
Oh, looking good for them as well. As Okalicious picking up a quick 2k. Patrick will return the favor. And unfortunately, the stack has not worked out as perfect as they would want. Patrick turns around. Is it going to be enough for Pasha, though? David K left very low indeed. Oh, but a quick headshot. The T side, if they can win this next round and then the round after, convincingly, get that kind of clean 3-0, as it were. Maybe I spoke too soon, but, you know, if they're able to do that, I think their money spirals out of control very quickly, but it's not looking likely as Okalicious. Sean pick up 2.
Youngsters, 2 men on either site, fairly standard, and we'll see whether Ad Hoc can break through this barrier. A mid-split to come as well, so a little bit of versatility, but it all depends on their entries, and Alexa, he'll find the first, looking for even more. Oh my god, he takes out the second, now into that 2-on-4, and with damage inflicted, at least the trade out of Pasha, but still, so much damage done. Bomb to be planted, though, and finally some safety in the round.
Yeah, Pasha trying his best here. Not really able to find anything, though. And But they are playing it a bit more passive, especially, you know, because obviously they lost out against the force buy kind of thing. So it is a tough one, to say the least, a tough call. Nice flash comes through. OKO able to get one before being fully blinded up. Pasha picks up two. Alexa not getting the information that he's on Van. That is really confusing to see. And Marley now the only one left. It's all falling apart. Ad hoc looking like a shadow of their former selves.
What a weird start to a second half. Ad hoc winning the pistol, then the essentially 2 or 3 forces that we've now had back and forward redirects them back toward A. This is such a back and forward round. 20 seconds on the clock. There should be enough time, though.
Oh, that's a key kill that I feel like the T's needed to find to open up this A bomb site completely. Sean's going to be chilling at the moment. Going to go for the plant. It's fairly open, and it was reliant on Sean going down. It doesn't happen. A 2K comes in for him.
That might just spell things on a very bad turn. He is only one of 2 players with Kevlar, but Pasha, he's the second, and he's already going to find a second kill. Syken finally to pin him down, but these pistols dealing a mightiful amount of damage. MORELZ able to peek, and he shuts down one more. That's the bomb dropped, and this round, it's absolutely falling apart. MORELZ, he has to play a little safe. Marley does at least return a trade, but this is difficult now for Ad hoc with Marley tagged and still the man disadvantage. A lot on the shoulders of Ad hoc to perform here. They do retrieve the bomb, but oh boy, Shane, he's in a perfect position.
Yeah, this is a real tough way to seemingly go out. Shane waiting for his opportunity. It presents itself pretty easily. All going to be on to Patrick then to pick up a 1-on-4. 1-on-3 rather, but all the same, not going to happen. And it will indeed be 16-7.
Not going to be getting all too much of an opportunity as of yet. Marley, though, he's already tagging MORELZ, but even so, Marley, he's going to be the first man to fall. The Deagle, nice little opener to ensure the first kill, but look at Patrick. Knife in the back of Shane. An easy money bonus to be delivered. OKO finds one in return at least, but Patrick again to make sure that the MORELZ likes to push through those, but in this situation, definitely not the time to be doing so. Alexa on that scout. Sees it in hand, has to be careful. Again, MORELZ able to impact so much with this Desert Eagle and will take out another kill. This now gets risky. Time is ticking, but OKO, he'll find one more. Now returned into a 1-on-2, but are they going to be able to manage it? Well, no, they're not. Youngsters down into a 1-on-2. The bomb will look to be planted. Surely Syken able to deny this. He's going to play fairly calm, though. Allow the bomb to go all the way. Does deny the plant eventually, though, and with Pasha now down into that 1-on-1, he does get dropped down to 53. Surely Syken here to hold the advantage. Even puts himself on middle bomb train. This is a smart way to go about things. Doesn't know the whereabouts yet, but definitely will, and a beautiful play out of Syken. It seems like, again, we're back down to that sort of issue where they don't have any structure, as you mentioned, and yeah, unfortunately, it seems to be hitting youngsters harder than ever in this third map, and Patrick, he'll make light work of 2 already. The force buy surely not amounting to anything for youngsters, with no damage delivered as of yet. Aggressiveness out of Patrick, not going to spot the bomb just yet, but if he gets another kill, that is essentially everything in the round already gone. Pasha will look for the peak and find nothing off it.
But it's a 4 versus 2 before that happened.
Looking like such a solid round again out of Ad hoc. Tudson, he's trying to sway the odds a little bit here. Down into a 2-on-2 now, and Syken read this incredibly well. They knew that he was going to be in Pop Dog, smoked him off now, and that allows the bomb to be retrieved. 15 seconds on the clock. They do have to make a little bit of a move. They're going to boost up Marley and force him find an angle peak, but again, they line up for him. Not able to convert this time. Tudson, it has to be the 4K to take the victory as they get themselves onto the bomb, looking to line up. Marley somehow able to escape the wrath and actually gets on top of Brown Train.
You know, outnumber a site itself for 3v2 on either side that they choose. However, MORELZ has gotten in behind here. Oh, he gets spotted out the worst time. It was looking great for him, but unfortunately not going to come into fruition. However, the fact that he's there, the fact that he's distracting, that's enough. It's a 2K that comes in almost a 3. At the very least, the CTs have brought it back into a 2-on-2 just before the bomb goes down. Kit's available. Unfortunately, the 100 HP player falls. It's all on to Alexa. Brings it into a 1-on-1. This would be a great round for youngsters to win. Sean has got it all to do, just hidden away underneath heaven, just right next to the bomb site. Is Alex are going to be expecting this, playing the contact style. He's actually moved up in towards heaven now, so yeah, it's a fairly easy one.
6 scoreline. There is a couple of scouts in the defense though, and that's where it gets absolutely terrifying. Tudson and Shane. Oh dear, oh dear. Here we go again into a 5-on-3 with already 2 kills found. Thankfully, Alexa, he'll add a little bit more consistency to this side. Take out 1 in the defense. The way that Okolicious is set up now, though, he'll have the Eaker's advantage over Alexa, and the distance with that Mac 10 is never going to fare. Now down to the AK and the UMP. Thankfully, David K again has managed to return 1 in his favor, but once more drop down low. The rifle finally to come to fruition, but he might get caught out. He's got his back turned, and Okolicious seems aware of it. Oh my god, takes out the bomb planter. These have been some absolutely manic rounds. Marley takes out the first. Nose of Okolicious catches him on the land. Side of the map now. And whilst the rotate is being called, they're already pushing that oil train. They're already getting themselves in such a valid anti or after plant position, and should be no conceivable way back in for youngsters unless MORELZ. Beautiful first kill off of the back. Shane finds the second. This is looking better now. They've isolated 2 players, and all that it's left is Alexa and David K burning in the molly. Spots out the first, but a trade back again. It's all down to David K though. And do they realize it? He's going to be coming from the same position. Well, time is ticking. Flash is good.
Oh.
It looks like Shane is better. They'll land the defuse. 14-7, and youngsters, they put a round back on the board.
He does well to survive. Oh my goodness, Okolicious is either about to get absolutely ripped apart, or he could have found all 3. That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. It's pretty damn close. That's kind of the turning point of the round. I think the bomb goes down on B here. Syken's got an aggressive position, and I'm sure they'd love to save, but youngsters, of course, cannot. Comes down to Sean and Tudson, certainly being 2 of the louder fraggers across the course of the series, but this would be something incredible. Not going to happen as Marley actually makes quick work at the end of the 2 of them, but 16-8 overall.